the question answer, children. I've already told you the summary and the explanation of a thing of beauty. Now the very first question coming up is list the things of beauty mentioned in the poem. The first answer comes up with the poem mentions many beautiful things. What are the beautiful things, children? They are a quiet bower, a peaceful sleep, a wreath of flowers, the sun, the moon, and the trees, daffodils, clear rills, grandeur of the dooms. Now, in this question, the poet is asking that list the things of beauty mentioned in the poem. Children, everything of nature is a thing of beauty and a source of pleasure. So, some of them are the sun, the moon, old and young trees, daffodil flowers. You can write down small streams with clear water, mass of ferns, and the blooming musk roses. Children, all of them are things of beauty. So, they are a constant source of joy and pleasure. Now, the second question, list the things that cause suffering and pain. List the things that cause suffering and pain. So, the answer is the poem mentions a few things that cause suffering and pain, and these are, what are the things, children? Dearth of noble natures, gloomy days, unhealthy and over darkened ways through which human beings must pass, dark spirits. In this question, children, I'll explain you. Children, there are many things that cause us suffering and pain. See, malice and disappointment are the biggest source of our suffering. And another one is the lack of noble qualities. Children, our unhealthy and evil ways also give birth to so many troubles and sufferings. In case if we keep unhealthy and evil ways, that also results in suffering. They dampen our spirits. They act as a pearl of sadness on our lives. So, next question. What does the line, therefore are we reading a flowery band to bind us to earth, suggest to you? Children, this question is very important. So, you will write down in this line, Keats is the name of a poet. Keats says that human beings are aware of the value of beauty in life. They know that a wreath of flowers in the morning can make their whole day worth living. For in the moments of gloom and grief, the thought of the beautiful wreath will give them solace. Thus, this line suggests to us that a simple but beautiful thing like a wreath of flowers is a very valuable thing. So, in this line, children, actually Keats, I will tell you that Keats, the poet, is a lover of beauty. And children, he employs his senses to discover beauty. The link of man and nature is eternal. And the things of beauty are like wreaths of beautiful flowers. So, we seem to weave a flowery band every day. And it keeps us attached to the beauties of this earth. Now, the next question. What makes human beings love life in spite of troubles and sufferings? Now, the answer, children, it is always something beautiful and its memory that makes human beings love life. It may be in nature, as in the flowers, the suns, the moons, trees, or it may be in ideas like the grandeur of the dooms, which we have imagined for our mighty deeds. Mighty dead, sorry. Now, whatever it may be, it is the desire and thought of beauty that lines in spite of troubles and sufferings. So, in this line, children, there are many things that brings us troubles and sufferings. They dampen our spirits. However, some shape of beauty bring love and happiness in our life. In spite of such unpleasant things, a thing of beauty removes the pall of sadness. It removes, children. It eradicates. It vanishes. The sufferings vanishes. It makes us love life. Next question. Why is grandeur associated with the mighty dead? Children, the grandeur is always associated with the mighty dead. It is believed that their life was a beauty while they lived, and that they will have a more beautiful life waiting for them after their death. So, over here we'll say that the mighty dead were very powerful and dominating persons during their own times. Children, their achievements made them mighty and great. Their noble works dazzle our eyes. We imagine that such mighty dead forefathers will attain more grandeur on the doomsday. Hence, grandeur is associated with the mighty dead. Now, the next question. Do we experience things of beauty only for short moments, or do they make a lasting impression on us? So, children, here you will write down, things of beauty make a lasting impression on us. That is why Keats says, a thing of beauty is a joy forever. It is why we make a wreath of flowers every morning in spite of many disappointments. The thought of those flowers or some other such things enables us to lift the platform from our dark spirits. It is just as the memory of sunlight enables to pass the dark night with hope and cheer. Next question. What image does the poet use to describe the beautiful bounty of the earth? Children, in this previous question, you will write down, actually in this question, you will write down that we feel happy by coming into contact with the things of beauty. They cast a lasting impression on us. And children, Keats, the poet, makes it clear at the outset. He always says that the thing of beauty is a joy forever. It is a constant source of joy and pleasure. Its beauty never declines or diminishes. Its loveliness goes on increasing every moment. So, its values remains undiminished. It never passes into nothingness. It removes the pall of sadness that covers our dark spirits. Now, the last question. What image does the poet use to describe the beautiful bounty of the earth? The poet uses the image of nature to describe the beautiful bounty of the earth. The sun, the moon, and the trees all add to the beauty. The daffodils are a pleasure to watch. The clear streams of water with a blinking of beautiful musk rose flowers is a very beautiful bounty of the earth. Children, in this question, actually Keats uses a very beautiful image to describe the beautiful bounty of the earth. It is the endless fountain of immortal drink. It pours constantly into our hearts from heaven. Thus, the beautiful bounty of the earth is called an endless fountain of immortal drink. I hope you have understood, and please note down and send the assignment.